Yes. It's steel.
But you can't be any geek off the street. Gotta be handy with the steel, if you know what I mean.
Keep it real.
Keeping it real.
Hello and welcome to the channel. My name is Steven and this is Steel Keeping It Real. So you know what today is.
Oh shit! Get your towels ready, it's about to go down!
That's right, it is Yacht Rock Wednesday. And on this day, I like to do adult contemporary hits from the 60s, 70s, 80s, 90s, 2000s, and they're normally of a Caucasian persuasion. Now, this particular week, I'm actually starting this really late. It's like 11:18 on a Wednesday evening, so I'm sorry that I'm getting to this a little late. I've just been under the weather. The temperature, like yesterday or even this morning, it went from a low of 35 to a high of 70, and that it wrecks my body as far as temperature changing, especially with the neuropathy that I have. So it just takes a wear and tear on me. So I've been really tired today. But thankfully I don't work tomorrow, or I'm not scheduled to work on Thursdays. It's my normal day off. So I can do this later and then I can still sleep in tomorrow. So this particular week I wanted to do something slightly different, and that all of the songs that I will be playing will have no words to them. These are all instrumentals. So we'll see how this goes. And there's a lot of songs out there that did chart in one way or another that were instrumentals that I could do. So if this goes well, we'll see if we go on further and doing this somewhere down the line. So the first song that I want to do comes from 1984, and it's by Jan Hammer, and it is the theme to Miami Vice. Now, this actually, again, this is 1984. It would have been the summer that I moved back to the United States, and you could escape the song in a way, because I never heard the song until I listened to the TV show or watched the TV show, and I remember that episode being as the one that had Phil Collins's "In the Air Tonight" in it. In the Air Tonight initially came back in 1981 and did chart then, but it almost charted again, or it was on the Bubbling 100, number 2, so it was like 102 on the Billboard Hot 100, and it recharted because of the TV show, and a lot of people, nobody else used the Miami Vice theme for any other media other than that TV show for a long time. So, but also Glenn Fry's Smuggler's Blues was in the first season as well. And Miami Vice was this show that everybody watched, because it was almost like watching MTV, a music video, because you would always have some cool song that would be in some episode that would almost be like the full length song, almost to a music video, like a montage scene in the show. So everybody watched Miami Vice, and I believe that show was on for 5 to 6 years, and it was really popular. You had the likes of Bruce Willis and even Phil Collins on the actual shows, and it was just a cool show. So fast forward to me doing this review, and I never realized how big this song really was. So let's take a look at what this song did on the charts and Balamo. This song went to number 4 in Austria, 20 in Belgium, 25 in the Canada Adult Contemporary, number 3 on the Canada Singles, number 5 in Germany, number 2 in Ireland, number 23 on the Netherlands Dutch Top 40, number 22 on the Netherlands Single Top 100, number 8 in New Zealand, 8 in Switzerland, 5 in the UK, 16 on the Billboard Adult Contemporary, 1 on the Billboard Hot 100, 10 on the Billboard Hot Black Singles, 23 on the Billboard Hot Dance Club Singles, number 7 on the Billboard Hot Dance Music Maxi Singles sales, number 29 on the Billboard Top Rock Tracks, and number 1 on the US Cashbox. So I never knew. I mean, I had a lot of things going on in '84. So, you know, especially being in my own little world, going from the UK to the United States and you know, adjusting back to the American life and entering into the 10th grade of high school and all these things that were going on. You know, I don't think I really listened to the radio a lot. I watched more MTV when I got home from school and, you know, late at night because I was a latchkey kid. That's that. If you like videos like this and others on the channel, please don't forget to hit the like button, the subscribe button, and the notification button, because I'm doing at least 10 videos each and every week. And until I was doing the retros for this song earlier, I never knew there was an actual music video to this song. I really didn't, but it does take clips from the TV show, but it actually has Jan Hammer in the video as, like, you know, maybe a bad guy. So, without any further ado, here is Jan Hammer and the theme to Miami Vice.
Fuck yeah, bro. Let's do this.
What do you got here?
That was delivered by a messenger this morning.
What's this about?
He's here.
Okay, so that was the theme to Miami Vice by Jan Hammer. Now, I believe they say Jan Hammer is a Czech American, which you could definitely tell this was the 80s by, the colors that he was wearing. And that's what I miss about the 80s. The 80s were very, very colorful. You would put two pastels or almost any two colors together, and you could make it rock without anybody turning, an eye or bat an eye, unless you were older, going like, what the fuck are you wearing? No. If you were younger, you're like, oh man, that's cool. Who would think of putting like a metallic blue with a hot pink tie? Nobody would think about that. But it was the 80s when you had the hypercolor t-shirts. Remember those where you could wear them and, if you started to sweat or get hot, it would change colors. You could put your handprint on it. It would, change, have your handprint on it until, those were cool. That was very, very cool. So, if you are still here, I thank you very much for staying tuned. I really do appreciate it. First and foremost, I want you guys to like the videos as much as I like making them for you. After that, all you need to do to help me out with the channel is to like, subscribe, share, and comment. Peace.